How's it going? Welcome to the Delta Battle YouTube channel. My name is Irvine, Commissioner of the DBL, and Season 4 is right around the corner. In this video, I'll be briefly going over the draft, which is the first major part of the season. The draft will be held on this upcoming Wednesday, December 28th. The timers will be running from 10 a.m. Eastern Time to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. This means that if you want to be around to draft before or after these times, you can, but you're only required to be around during this time period. If you're unable to draft at any time during the draft, you must find someone to draft for you. You can choose any non-Season 4 coach to do so. Please make sure the DBL is aware that you'll be having someone draft for you ahead of time. If you disappear without a replacement, you'll likely be missing some of your picks, putting your team at a major disadvantage. Also, whoever you pick as a replacement will have the same responsibilities as you, meaning that if they don't submit a pick in time, the team will be penalized just the same. Speaking of time, if you're not aware of how the draft timers operate, here's a rundown. The draft will be via DM, but that doesn't mean we can allow people to take forever to make their selection. Because of this, after we DM you telling you it's your pick, we will start the draft timer. The timer is shorter this season than it was last season, but if you're following along with the draft, it'll be plenty of time. For rounds 1 through 4, the timer will be 15 minutes per pick, and for rounds 5 through 11, the timer will be 10 minutes. If you do not submit your pick in this time, your turn will be skipped, and the people behind you in the order will have their turns until you return. For more details, please check out the draft page on the DBL spreadsheet for more specific details. With Sun and Moon being released a little over a month ago, tiers everywhere have been shifted quite a bit. From new Pokemon to nerfs and buffs, there are a lot of things that cause mons to become more or less viable. This is true in the DBL as well. Without an official tier list for League format or Smogon, we decided to tier everything ourselves, using the best judgment from several coaches to fill the tiers. Being so early in the meta, it's likely that not everything is tiered perfectly, but right now it's the best we can do. Another big change with tiers involves Mega Pokemon. This season we decided to eliminate the separate tiers for Megas and include them in the regular tiers. This will treat a Pokemon like Megalopunny, for example, just like Tyranitar. You will not be required to draft a Mega, but there is still a limit of 1 Mega per team max. We also have one last thing with Megas. Since many Megastones haven't been released in the game yet, that means that just as many Pokemon aren't usable on the Showdown ladders. To combat this without eliminating Pokemon from the drafting pool, if you draft a Mega Pokemon that does not have a legal Megastone, like Megalopunny for example and a lot of others, you'll have to do all of your battles in Gen 7 custom game on Showdown. This is not meant to deter you from drafting these Megas, but be aware that it's a thing. Please note that if you are in any way cheating in a custom game battle, there will be some serious repercussions. Finally, if you do not have one of these Megas and your opponent for any given week doesn't either, your battles will be in Gen 7 Ubers, but if you don't and your opponent does have them, you'll still have to be in the custom game, of course. That concludes this video. To see the draft order or anything else draft related, please visit the Season 4 spreadsheet linked in the description and our Twitter bio, as well as on the DBL Discord server by using the command !sheet. Thank you for watching, and let's hope for a great DBL season. We'll see you next time.